Topher's watching over us the entire episode. Let's see if we can get this thing taken down from YouTube.
That's
and
right.
on that note, let's cue the theme music.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, the movie suckers, the suckers that don't, and suckers that always come around. This is Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are talking 2 horror movies that are out there, or thriller movies, or whatever you want to call them. Slasher movies?
Yeah, one's a slash. I mean, one's barely. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it here in a little bit. The first one we're talking about is the new movie with the greatest actor of all times, because everybody's related to him by at least six separations.
Yeah.
The 6 separations of Kevin Bacon.
This is just fucking typical. Now, what do you want me to do, Maggie, huh? You want me to go inside and just sit down on the couch in front of the TV and drink 8 or 9 beers until I fall asleep, and maybe just repeat the whole thing again tomorrow and the day after 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 until I grab my chest and die? I mean, this is the most important thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, this is the most important thing that I have ever done in my whole life, in my whole stupid life. And you want me to just stop?
That's the Bacon era from Stir of Echoes. So,
dude, you know, the way I had to do it is because we're doing they them today.
They slash them.
They slash them. They slash them.
Yeah.
Let's make it very clear. They slash them. I had to do what I think is Kevin Bacon's best horror movie.
You think Stir of Echoes? You're probably right.
Stir of Echoes. I mean, yeah, he was in Friday the 13th, but he was only a few minutes in that. Yeah, he's the first death.
Yeah, to use Kevin Bacon as like the driving vehicle of a movie. Yeah, Stir of Echoes, dude.
Definitely. And also featuring in the movie They Them with him is Theo Germaine.
I never let on how scared shitless I was of those fucking almonds. That's why I never answered your calls. I was too scared. Too overwhelmed. I'm glad you made it out on the other side of that whole thing okay. And I'm ashamed that I couldn't help you through it. And that is something I have to live with.
So Theo Germaine is a non-binary. So they were also in The Politician. Do you remember that? Yeah. I watched the first season of it. Fell off the second season. I may I'll get back on it, but
I watched probably I think a good 35, 45 minutes of stuff with Theo in it.
Yeah.
So
hard to find stuff for the minute. Yeah.
Them is doing really good for themselves. Yeah. Also, my girl herself, Anna oh man, I knew I was going to mess it up. Anna Klimeski.
Annie Klimeski, I think is what it is.
Yeah, Klimeski. That's it.
Have you been sent from the future to destroy me? Because it's working. I think that each candidate has merits and demerits, and I don't know my left butt cheek from my right butt cheek, but I believe in listening to both butt cheeks and then farting out my asshole mouth. Okay. It's not even bullshit. Bullshitting takes talent. You have none. You are just a blah, 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 blah bitch.
Okay, Amy, that is enough.
I have bitten my tongue so long, it looks like a dog's cushion. But no more. You have made it impossible to do this job. You have 2 settings, no decision and bad decision. I wouldn't let you run a bath without having the Coast Guard and the fire department standing by, but yet here you are running America. You are the worst thing that has happened to this country since food in buckets and maybe slavery.
That's from Veep. She's telling off Julia Dreyfus.
So good in Veep. So good in Veep. I love Veep.
Yeah. Who else in this?
Are you a Veep fan?
Yeah, I am.
Have you ever watched Veep?
I've watched 1 episode of Veep. But again, it's hard. I gotta get with it. I know it's good. I heard it's good.
Also in this movie, one of those actresses you just see in like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's always got a part somewhere. She was in True Blood, she was in Claws, and then she was, of course, in The Good Wife, where she won a Primetime Emmy, and that is the Carrie Preston.
So let me get this straight. It allows for hearsay as long as a murder is established. And a murder is established here because there's a hearsay statement that establishes it. I mean, tell me when the snake actually devours its tail, okay?
Miss Tassioni, you're ridiculing established Illinois law.
Yes, Your Honor, gleefully.
Well, I know I'm the youngest judge on the bench, but...
Yes, Your Honor, we're all in awe.
Damn. Burn.
Damn.
Yeah, so they/them.
They, Them is the first movie that we'll be talking about today. And then the second movie that we are going to be talking about is the one that was, I don't know if it was busy at your place, but at the theater I was at, this was actually a pretty packed theater for this one.
Yeah, this was packed too. I think this slowly got the buzz it needed to launch itself. So,
and I think the whole reason everybody went to this movie was because of Pete Davidson. Because every time he said something, everybody was like on him, like like overlapping.
Calm down.
But the next movie will be the second movie we'll be reviewing today is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Of course, featuring the one and only Pete Davidson.
Okay, how about this? If you're a fireman, just don't have kids or a family at all. Okay, so that way you don't fucking crush them when you don't come home that one time. You know. And you're just so selfish. You just hang out with your boys all day like it's a fucking frat house. Half the time you're not even putting out fires. You're just jerking off watching Scarface, okay?
All right, take it easy, man.
No, I'm just saying. And it's wrong to tell a kid that you're going to be there for him for his whole entire life. You miss graduation, your birthdays, okay? My prom dances. It's a very mean thing to do to children. And if you have a family, you're an asshole.
Take it easy. One way to look at it.
Yeah.
Tell that to my dad. Oh, but you can't, because he's dead. Okay, how about this?
You picked a great scene, by the way, from King of Staten Island.
Oh, dude. I went through all his comedy bits, but then I was like, he's so good in King of Staten Island. He's so good.
You really connected with him. I know that. You connected to Pete Davidson's
character. And then also in this movie is Amanda Stanberg.
Mama and Daddy had me when they were 17. My nana even threw Mama out the house. Said Daddy was no good, just to push her for the King Lord's game.
Hey, baby. You see my wallet? Yeah, put it on the dresser. I can't find it. Well, I know it's there, baby. I put it there. Good morning. Good morning.
She swore raising the dead was more likely than Mama and Daddy making it.
Mama's.
They stay proving her and everybody else wrong. And in large part, that means making sure that we don't make the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's Amanda Stenberg.
Dude, I know, right? I think. Yes, and also in this movie is Mahalia Harold.
Mahala.
Is that how you say it?
Mahala? Maybe, yeah, Harold.
Mahala Harold.
Rishi.
Mahala Harold.
Rishi. Rishi, I said your fucking name, dude. Can you price that option idea we talked about? Half yard?
No way. It's wingier than the fucking lottery. And how the hell have you got someone to buy an option on treasury yields hitting 4%?
I told her that eventually the U.S. is going to war in the South China Sea. When they do, this pays out.
All right, can do it in half her amount.
Nicole, can we do half?
No, you want to write my business, you fill me on my first order, in full.
2 secs. Need it in full, can you help?
No fucking way, I can't price it without losing money. That's $500 million.
The client will not hear no, and I'm not interested in that either.
Okay, so from Industry.
The Industry from HBO Max. Yeah. I'm glad you're up with everything. Anyway, and then the last person we all know from the wonderful, the beautiful, the amazing movie that she did, Bo Rat.
2.
Mariah Bakalova.
I can do anything a man can do.
No, you cannot.
I can even become a journalist and probably a better one than you. Borat Margaret Zagdiev.
Who told you my middle name was Margaret?
Everyone you know, you will never understand anything.
I understand everything.
You want this book?
Hey!
Take it. I hate it, and I hate you, and I will never see you again. Oh, and by the way, I ate the monkey. He didn't eat himself.
You murderer! He was a genius!
Go.
All right, yeah, so that's from Borat subsequent movie film. It was really when she sort of just came on the scene with that one. So she,
yeah, and to the English audience,
yeah.
she was, before she was in Ukrainian films and stuff like that. But by any means, Bodies is the second film that we'll talk about. Man, Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. We have patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. You guys want merch? Go to bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck and something to do. You'll find shirts that Neil made, and then the spiffy shirt Neil's wearing. You can get that one. Also, if you guys want to send us an email, moviesdon'tsuck@podcast@gmail.com or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. And wherever you find podcasts, you can find Movies That Don't Suck and something to do. New episodes come out before the next one's recorded for sure. But I try to get them out earlier in the week than that. And yeah, we're also on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe, all that other stuff. What do we do for small businesses?
Small businesses, we love to advertise you. So if you have a small business and you're like, hey, how do I get my thing on your thing? And then our things touch and we have a good thing together. You just send us a message, give us a code, and we'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Yeah. So if you guys want to know, just give us a call, let us know, give us a message, yell at Chris at his house, any way you can. DM us, email us at any one of the things, just like this business that we're going to discuss. Now, this business actually didn't ask us to do this. We're doing this for them because we know them.
Yeah, and we love them.
We love them. And we love them. And I don't think I've given this guy enough love in a while.
Okay.
So this guy's name is Edward. Do you know a guy named Edward?
Of course I know a guy named Edward.
Edward is the king of pop-up bars in freaking Kansas City. All right, right now he has, I think, two pop-up bars going on. One at Aberration, and there he is doing the Danger Zone Aberration Bar, which is going to be followed by the Stranger Drinks Hellfire Pub Bar coming up on September 12th. Right now it is Danger Zone, the Top Gun Maverick Bar. And at the same time, at Big Manette's Bar, he has the Shrek Bar going on. So at Aberration, he has the Danger Zone going on. Coming up next is the Stranger Drinks Hellfire Pub.
Yeah.
And then you got Shrek the Bar going on. And then you know what he did earlier this year? And I didn't even know it. I just found out. Did you go to this? I feel like you should have gone to this.
The Reroll Tavern? Oh, Shit's Cocktails. No, we didn't get a chance to go to that, but I did bring it.
Oh, man. I'm sorry I didn't get to make it to that. But, man, if you want to go to any one of the locations, they are both. Let me see if I'm 100%.
They're right next to our favorite theater in KC.
Yeah, they're next to Screenland Theater. I want to make sure I got the right address. Yes, I do. The address is 2376 Armour Road, 64116. It's North Kansas City. And I cannot tell you that Edward, not only is the environment cool, the cocktails are always themed and great and right on, but Edward, who owns it and runs it, one of the best fucking people I think
He's awesome. I love Edward.
Like, literally, this is what the pitch had to say about the Shrek Bar going on. Have you ever wanted to step inside the world of your favorite fairy tale movies full of creatures like the big bad wolf, fairy godmothers, princes, and ogres? Well, you're in luck. All you need is to take a journey to the far, far away kingdom of North Kansas City. There lies a bar where you'll be greeted by Donkey and Shrek. Visit Dulick's information booth at the Dragon's Keep, or the cocktails that Edward and his team have crafted are simply enchanting. I am telling you, literally, guys, if you're in the Kansas City area and you want to do something that's cool, hip, awesome, and random, go to one of Edward's pop-up bars. Seriously, again, it's on Armour Road in North Kansas City, or you can look them up at Big Neck's Bar, which is VIGNETTESBAR, or you can look at Aberration Bar, which is APPARITIONBAR. Telling you, some of the best times I've had at the bars he popped up. So seriously, have a chance, go there.
Yeah, I can't wait till you come up here. We'll go to one together. Hope we can get up here like in October.
Dude, hopefully I can get up there anytime soon. I am just, I mean,
we're both drowning.
I'm going a million miles an hour these days, dude. I mean, like, seriously, like,
let's calm down.
I literally ran in here. Like, I already had everything set up, like the news, everything. I got this all set up. I did it all yesterday. And literally, I still had to come in here, plug everything in, and then I had to go change shirts real quick so you don't have, because I can't wear what radio station I work for shirt because they're not a sponsor of our thing.
Yet.
So therefore,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying we're just gonna go mellow on that, bro. And so, like, I ran in here, and then, like, things weren't working properly, which you saw. That's literally, I literally walked in the door at 7:21.
Yeah, when for people who are just listening to the podcast before, and this, I cut out the intro generally before we come in. But Neil was grunting and groaning under the desk, putting shit together. So, but that's what happens. After the age of 35, you have to get down on your hands and knees. You're going to start groaning and grunting. That's what happens.
You're grunting. That's all it is. Yeah. You're grunting. You're making noise. And it's not that you want to. It's just your body's like, hey, F you. Yeah. Why are you doing this right now?
Yeah.
But so it's just, man.
Do you want to talk movies, though? I feel like we should talk movies.
Dude, I really want to talk movies. Let's talk They/Them.
They/Them, directed by John Logan. It's his first directing movie, but he wrote things like fucking Gladiator, Skyfall, Rango, Red, The Aviator, classic movies. And then he directed this movie, They/Them. They/Them stars the amazing, the beautiful, the Baconator himself, Kevin Bacon.
This is just fucking typical.
Also, Theo Germaine plays Jordan.
I never let on how scared shitless I was of those fucking almonds.
Anna Chlumsky plays Molly.
Have you been sent from the future to destroy me? Because it's working.
Carrie Preston plays Cora.
So let me get this straight. It allows for hearsay as long as a murder is established. And a murder is established here because there's a hearsay statement that establishes it.
Okay, and then Quay Tan as Alexandra. Austin Crute as Toby. Anna Lohr as Kim. Monique Kim as Veronica. Cooper Cook as Stu. Darwin Del Fabio as Gabriel. Haley Griffith as Sarah. Boone Platt as Zane. And we also got Mark Ashworth as Balthazar. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one?
Oh, I'll be more than happy to. The storyline for They/Them. Whistler, a gay conversion camp, has been in operation by the same family going back generations. Currently, the camp is operated by Owen Whistler and his wife, Dr. Cora Whistler. The Whistlers have a small staff of 4. Activity Director Amy, her gay conversion camp alumni turned athletics director boyfriend Zane, groundskeeper Balazar, and Molly, the camp counselor who uncovers the horrors of Whistler Camp at the bequest of camper Jordan. A 5th employee emerges as a decoy within the campers. Suddenly, employees are picked off in a murder streak by an unknown assailant.
So this is an hour and 44 minutes. It's on Peacock. So if you guys on Peacock, get on it because Peacock's actually worth the money. But
oh my god, if not for WWE wrestling alone,
if you guys really miss The Office and willing to pay $5 a month, yeah, go there. But
I paid the $10 because I get no commercials, nothing. Yeah, and I also because I also want to see the pay-per-views for wrestling. And,
gotcha.
Yeah, so like I paid the $10 a month, but it's still worth it. Like there's so many good shows on there. Like even Girls Forever.
Yeah.
Girls Forever, 'cause forever's too short. Anyway,
so They/Them. They/Them. So I'm gonna try to be nice to it because its heart's in the right place. Acting is fantastic. I had nothing to say about Kevin.
And the writer. Do you know who the writer for this freaking film is?
I know who the writer is. I didn't like this movie.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. So first, let's talk about the writer. The writer of this movie is its first directing debut.
Yeah. I love John Logan. His work is amazing.
Yeah. So the writer for and director of this movie is John Logan, and John Logan he wrote Gladiator, The Aviator, Sweeney Todd, Hugo, Skyfall, Spectator. Like, I mean, we're talking some great classic cinema movies.
Yeah. Something that's in the pantheon of American culture. Gladiator, fucking even the Alien Covenant, which I was a fan of. He's done some great movies.
So I think I know why you don't like this movie, and I know why anybody doesn't like this movie, and why it's got its, low. Believe me, where Peacock shows you the percentage,
I know, right?
I kind of have an idea what the Rotten Tomatoes percentages are. I'll go with the numbers I saw last, and we'll see if it's still that.
Mm-hmm.
But when we do that guessing part of it, this is the thing about it. This movie, for the first hour, is a completely different movie than the last 30 minutes. It's like they brought in the slasher element to make it more, fantasy. But the thing is about the slasher element, the slasher bad guy thing, is that you see somebody killed at the first, 5 minutes of the movie?
Yeah.
And then nothing happens on that front for a whole hour.
It's very
and then
uneven.
all of a sudden, they just fill in 30 minutes of just slasher movie.
Yeah, if
they would have done it and echoed it across the entire movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I get you want to show how bad a conversion can.
I
get that.
I love the idea. I love the idea of having a horror film with mainly queer characters. I love that. I love the acting. I thought Theo was fucking fantastic. I thought Kevin,
amazing. Kevin Bacon as an evil fucking conservative kid.
I really love the first 15 minutes of this movie, but the rest of it, not so much. I want to say the acting's in it great. I love the acting. Everyone was fantastic at their parts, but they had such poor material to work with, and I don't know why. John Logan. Great, he writes great movies. He makes great movies. He writes great movies, but I don't think he knew how to make a slasher film because you can't just shoehorn it in there. There's better ways to have queer characters in a horror film like this, and I get it. The heart's in the right place, and I appreciate that aspect of it. But they needed to have a good movie in there. And there wasn't.
And that's the thing. I really think if they would have took that slasher element that they tried to squeeze in, the 20-30 minutes that the slasher movie was a slasher movie, and if they would have literally tickled that across, have more employees,
maybe,
and just killed off the main ones, whatever, here and there. Kind of good example, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Where there's so many camp counselors and people working there and chefs and stuff like that. Nobody noticed that Julie was missing because there's 30 counselors. Oh, Julie's missing. Oh, she's probably just hungover.
Yeah.
I get that. But in this, they did not do that. And it sucks because and believe me, even listening to other reviews from other critics and stuff like that, they were the same way. Where they're like, man, I want to be good at this movie, but damn, dude, it did not hit the spots.
Yeah,
it did not.
It kind of sucks. I like the acting. There's things I like about this movie, and I really wanted to like it, but as 45 minutes in, I'm like, what? Was this a slasher movie?
I don't think it was. I just think the slasher was an afterthought.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I don't think they try to where people was ooh, it's a slasher movie. People watch this. No, this is marketed, and then they had the slasher one that's shoehorned in. They push it in there, and it doesn't fit with the rest of the movie. It's just so tonally uneven,
Yeah, it was totally uneven, and this is the thing, all right? I think he was writing it and not trying to piss anybody off.
Yeah, maybe.
And I don't mean just on the LGBTQ side, but also on the conservative side.
Yeah.
I think He was not trying to piss anybody off. He was playing it too safe.
There we go.
And guess what,
Perfect.
dude? It's a fucking slasher movie.
You can't play it safe.
Don't need to be safe. You got to go off the handles. And the other thing is, like, when people died or got murdered, the money shot was never there.
No, it wasn't. Like
no money shots. No. You saw them after they got murdered. You saw them before or when it was happening, but not the actual, like, you know, if they got killed with a, you know, I don't know if anybody did, but I'm just saying, if they got killed with like an axe, you didn't see the axe go into their head. You didn't see the thing that people go to a slasher movie to see.
Yeah, if it's a slasher film, you gotta see the gore. You don't see the violence, and I understand that's not for everyone, but this is a TVMA movie on Peacock Original, and I mean, like, I did like the aspect of they had 2 sex scenes, which are cool, right? Like, but there, where was the danger in this movie?
No, like at any time, as soon as somebody was in danger, you knew they were dead.
Yeah, it was over. So even the shittiest slasher films do a better job being a slasher movie than this one. Now, that being said, the actual aspects like of the movie with, you know, Kevin Bacon, what he's doing to these poor gay kids, you know, I got some visceral response out of that, but again, this is not a cohesive film. There's a cohesive vision. And I'm sorry, John Logan, I love the things you write. I didn't love this movie you wrote and directed.
I absolutely love the movies that he wrote. Like The Aviators, like one of my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
One of the best ones.
Skyfall is one of my favorite James Bond movies of all time.
A James Bond movie. It's in my top 40 films, dude. Maybe Skyfall is so good, but this one's so not good. So I don't know what happened, dude.
I do.
Okay. What happened?
Cocaine.
Okay. John Logan.
It's a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug.
John Logan, you need to lay off the cocaine and maybe next time write a more cohesive film. That being said, I love the acting in it. None of it was bad. All of it was pretty good. I even really liked Darwin Del Fabro, whoever that was. They came out of nowhere. But I've seen Theo around. We all have seen Kevin and Anna and Cherry Preston. But yeah, everyone in this movie acted their asses off in a great way. It's just they didn't have the best material to work off of. You know, it may even would have benefited from maybe a craftier editing, because it's probably one of the worst edited films I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a craftier editing. I mean, there's so many different things they could have functioned off of here, and I really, man, I wanted this to work. And I wanted to be a bigger fan of it. You know me. I love my good cheesy horror. I'm a good cheesy horror fan.
When I was sitting in this, watching this with Leah, I was thinking, man, I wonder what Neil's thinking about this movie. I wonder what he thought about it. And
yeah, dude, because I love the message. I love the message they had. That conversion camps are bullshit. Yeah. I get that, and it was great that was part of this. That it was part of this film. But at the same time, I'm just like, where's the murdering part? Yeah. And I don't want to give away the little bit of secrets and stuff that are in this film, but by any means, it's like, man, I get it that you're trying to show this is bad, but dude, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's read some quotes and let's go to our ratings. Let's get this one over before I get sad about it. All right. There's an isolation to the woods, isn't there? I can't make you straight, and I don't want to make you straight. This is a safe place for everyone. I want to start with this simple question. Why are you here? Wrong team, fuckwad. The camp, do you believe any of this? I believe of healing. Maybe you should believe in dignity. There's always help if you're brave enough to ask for it. What happened? It's too late, man. I'm pregnant. If I was of your generation, I might have chosen to be a boy too. Yeah, I might have chosen. Anyway, you're not even a freak. You're nothing to them, aren't you? Drop this nonsense and admit that you are just a scared little dyke. Lady McFitch gave you a hard time, huh? Pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're nothing less than fucking perfect to me. We'll finish it on that one.
Okay.
All right, you get your ratings first, man.
2.5. This movie sucked.
I'm going to give it a little higher.
Yeah.
Just because I liked the message, but not much.
Okay.
I just don't want to give it the STD, man. I just don't want to.
Yeah, you're right.
STD.
Okay, I'm going to 2.7. I'm going to 2.7. Okay, because because again, I'm going to give it a
2.8.
Okay.
And it's because of the acting.
Yeah.
And because the people that were in it really felt the message and were trying to be behind the message.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciate that. But besides that, yeah, no. Man, I really wanted this to be better. It just makes me feel sad.
Yeah. So they them. Should we? Okay. So it's changed a little bit since you've watched it. The score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
are you sure?
It's a little bit changed a little bit. So what is the okay? I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for they/them?
The one I saw was 33%.
Well, the audience score on this is now 18%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
All right, and critic score was 13%.
33%. So switch it around.
Oh, switch it around. Maybe I saw it wrong. Maybe I saw it wrong.
Critics and Consensus is, although it deserves credit for its strong cast and inclusive premise, they/them is too tonally messy to cut more than skin deep. Yeah, it's tonally messy for sure.
Well, the other thing you got to understand too, I mean, looking at this is John Logan, the director-writer, I don't think he wrote any slasher movies.
No, he's not well versed in that, and that might be a problem. Like you get someone in there, you're like John Logan. He made these fucking amazing films, and why wouldn't we let him have free reign with a movie? And then you're like, but he didn't make any slasher films. Like he made really good ones.
No.
He made Gladiator. He made fucking Sunday, Sweeney Todd, Hugo, Skyfall, fucking Spectre, Alien Covenant, even Red. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's done some really fucking good movies. So for him to be doing this and it did not turn out 100%, it sucks, man.
Yeah.
I really wish it could more. So I gotta tell you this. My wife bought this brand new this used office chair because the other one was hurting her back. It's over. Well, no, it's not in this room anymore. But we're going to put it on the other side anyway. So like if you come down, we can record right here. Perfect. We have a new camera too with a light on it here that I haven't had time to upload it to my computer.
Yeah.
So I have to use it yet.
I'll bring my console too, so we can we can do basically two mics,
I would just like a PS4 sometime soon.
Okay, yeah, I got you. You're like, just saying, yeah, okay, all right.
But be honest, I just bought 2K22, so WWE 2K22, so I'm playing that, so I'm okay right now.
Yeah, but you won't play Spider-Man. I understand.
Still want to play Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know you do.
But anyway. So so like I'm sitting in this chair and I don't know how to be comfortable in it.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
And it has the arms that go like this.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's like
a little bit loose, yeah.
I'm just like, oh my arm, where'd my arm go?
I got this chair for Christmas, so it's nice.
She bought this one for $70.
Oh yeah.
And it's from the university. Somebody had it in his garage.
Oh, nice. So
it's a really nice chair. I just haven't figured out my.
When I was buying office chairs, I was like, these shits are way more expensive than I thought they'd be. Like they're like a couple $100,
Oh, especially we went out, and since we all had to do home office, at the beginning of the pandemic, we went out together, me, my wife, and my mother-in-law, and we literally went to like Office Depot and places like that to buy office chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like they fucking gouged those prices, dude. Oh my gosh.
But I gotta say, I love this chair. I'm glad you'll use that chair, I'm sure. And I think, you know, I usually at this time of the show, we go into a different segment. Just so you guys know, Neil's rubbing his titty. So
I'm rubbing my titty because you know why I'm rubbing my titty?
Why is that?
Because I want to talk about the news. This is Movies Don't Suck and some of the news. I'm going to read stuff. Chris is going to respond, and then he might go in the bathroom and jerk one.
So one of the things I love, Neil, is when I catch your cue and I do it perfectly, you just start to smile. Because like you better be.
I like it. I like having a good producer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink a beer.
Okay. So what's the first story you want to throw at me, pal? We'll discuss it. We'll dissect it. We'll
let's go over because it's still going on.
The Ezra Miller thing still going on?
We gotta talk about the DC universe.
What's going on? What's going on?
Let's
DC?
just get them all over. I got them all in a row.
Okay.
Let's get them done and over with.
All right.
First, Ezra Miller has opened up and apologized.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, because they're non-binary. They are going into treatment, right?
Yeah, they are in treatment because basically, remember last week we said Warner Brothers said they had 3 ways they're going to go about it.
Yeah.
and one of them is just to like kitch it, and it got more to the part where Warner Brothers like, nah, fuck this, we're just going to kitch it.
Yeah.
And so this is what we have from Miller. Having recently go through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to healthy, safe, and a productive stage in my life.
Okay. All right, Ezra. Just keep with it, I guess. like you've pissed a lot of people off. Neil included. I think Neil's pretty upset with you right now.
Oh, you know who he's pissed off? Literally this dude I work with who has Miller's Flash action figures all over his goddamn desk. And literally, this was obviously from his promotion team.
Their production team.
Yeah, someone. This is not him.
Them.
This is someone in charge. Okay, this is not them. I'm sorry. I apologize if I fuck things up. I am 42 years old and I fuck things up like that all the time. And I apologize. I don't mean it bad.
Yeah, I get you.
But them messes things up all the time. Or this does not sound like them at all.
No, this is definitely their production team, promotion team. And also like I'd like to. Are they really going through treatment? You know, are they just saying this?
Yeah, right. No. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. But let's move on to better news.
Yeah.
All right, Warner Brothers is trying to mend the fences with Leslie Grace because they do want her as Batgirl. Just not the rendition that we got.
I'd like to see a little bit of the rendition that they made. I'd like to see like
it had Michael Keaton as Batman.
What the fuck? Like I've been dying to see that. I'd go see it just for that.
I want to see it.
I'd
just for that alone. Yeah. I'm there.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to mend fences her, so that's good. I mean, I still want to see the other Batgirl.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the 1990 Fantastic Four until 2007.
It's shitty, right? The 1990 Fantastic Four is a god awful, right?
Yeah, they did it just to keep the
rights for it.
To keep the rights to it.
Yeah.
Joker gets a $150 million budget.
Jesus
which is
fuck.
almost
That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of
almost
money.
$50 million. Joker only had a $55 million budget,
So
so
they
they get
tripled
$100
it.
million more almost. And it will feature a complicated musical sequences with the great Lady Gaga.
Like, I don't think they need to make a Joker 2. Didn't need to make it.
They're making it, dude. And, someday maybe they'll make a Joker movie about the actual Joker. Anyway, moving on. Arrowverse architect Greg Berlanti is being looked at to be in charge of DCU.
They're going to put him in charge of the DCU? Okay. I'll take that.
Yes. He is the guy who has put together all the Arrow, Flash, Black Lightning, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman. He has put all those shows together. And let's be honest, they've done really well. And even if you're not a super fan of them, their lines are the longest at Comic-Con. They're very popular people. They, by any means, they did Crisis on Infinity Earths. They've done Flashpoint. They've done these massive stories from comic books using the characters that they're allowed to.
Right.
But still. They've done as good as they could with what they got. And to be honest, I'm actually watching the last season of Flash right now. The one, because the next one is actually the last season, which will be the 9th season of Flash.
That's a long season. The long show. 9 seasons. That's a long time.
I know. 9 seasons, dude. All right, let's talk about some better stuff.
All right, let's do it.
Hulu's Hellraiser reboot has been given a hard R.
Of course it has to.
Bloody horror, violence, and gore.
It's got
which
to.
makes me happier than a fucking dog with 2 Peters. Literally, this sounds amazing. Having seen some of the designs from David Buckner's new Hellraiser film, they pay homage to what the film created, but then they take it to places it's never been before. Clive Barker said in a statement, "This is a Hellraiser on a scale that I simply did not expect. David and his team are steeped in the story's mythology, but what excites me is their desire to honor the original even as they revolutionize it for the next generation."
As long as Clive Barker gets it's okay, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, dude, I'm there. I'm butt naked, covered in butter.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So, one of the best actors of all time, one of the best, one of the best.
The best.
Mr. Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Is about to act with someone
Hold
who's
on.
never acted
Were you
with
just trying to do Robert De Niro impression?
I have a lot of adrenaline from all the stuff I did in the last 2 hours. I tried. All right, it was a bad one. It was a very bad. I know it was. I was moving on. I realized it was bad. I moved on.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. So Robert De Niro is going to act with someone who he's never acted with before.
Okay. When we talked about The Irishman, we're like, he's acting with Al Pacino. We're so excited. Who's he acting with now?
You'll never believe it.
Okay.
Robert De Niro is acting with, in a new movie by Warner Brothers called The Wise Guys, with Robert De Niro.
Wait, is he doing double characters in this?
Robert De Niro is returning to the gangster drama as he's sharing the screen with a Hollywood legend. That's right, himself.
Interesting.
Wise Guys is intended to be released theatrically with Barry Landsman helming the film. His previous works include The Natural, Good Morning Vietnam, Rain Man. De Niro has worked with Levinson on another project, Wag the Dog, which was a good movie.
Yeah.
The pair joined in 2008 for What Just Happened. Wise Guys is a film centered on Vito Genovese and Frank Costello, two Italian-American crime bosses that run their respective families in the middle of the 20th century in 1957. Giovanni's conducted a failed assassination tip on Costello, wounding him and forcing the mafia boss into early attack. According to THR sources, De Niro is set to play both Costello and Genovese.
So I wonder if this is a comedy or not.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, De Niro, he hasn't slowed down. He keeps making movies. He's got to be close to 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on this front, I mean, look, man, usually I say if you act in a movie with yourself, that usually kills your career.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's Robert fucking De Niro. Just let him do whatever the fuck.
Well, he's 79 years old, so I was almost right on the money. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this next one.
Are you ready?
For Mortal Kombat 2?
No.
When?
No. For number 10, Chris. Number 10. Number 10. What movie do you think I'm about to tell you is going to have its 10th entry? Its 10th entry.
There's what movie's going to have the 10th entry?
Lionsgate announced today that Saw 10 is coming in theaters October 23rd, 2023.
Okay, I mean, we'll definitely have to see it. Yeah.
We have been listening to what the fans have been asking for and are hard at work planning a movie that Saw and horror fans alike will love. And part of that is giving the reins to Kevin Garnett, director of Saw 6, which is still one of the fan favorites in the entire series.
I'm particularly a fan of 1 and 2. 6.
Yeah, but nobody cares about your thoughts.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's fair.
The man is going to get his own movie. He's going to direct a biopic, and Al Pacino will co-produce. The man. Johnny Depp is going to direct a film, and it's going to be co-produced by Al Pacino. I'm fucking down for it.
Is he starring in
the
it
saga
too?
The saga of Mr. Montegalio's life is of one that I'm incredibly honored and truly humbled to bring to the screen. Depp said it was a life of great hardship, but eventually triumph. A universal human story all viewers can identify with. Depp will produce for IN-T, the European branch of his production company, Infudium Nilo. Yeah.
Cool. He's going to be back to doing movies. Good for JD.
And he deserves it. As long as he doesn't shit the bed, he'll be fine. All right, now.
I get it. Call back.
Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Viola Davis. You might know her as Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad movies, or in the millions of other things that she's ever touched. She is just now signed on to play the villain in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The more I hear about this fucking movie, the more I'm on board with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've just seen the teaser. So they're still signing people on.
Yeah.
I wonder how
Peter
long.
Dinklage, Jason Schwartzman, Laurel Marsden, Tom Bluss, Rachel Ziegler. I mean, the list goes on who's in this fucking movie and what's going on with it. So I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm down too.
The creator of the TV show Blackish, Kenya Barris, is to write and direct. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Because I don't know why. I don't even know why. There's so many things you can make in this world. Why this? The remake of Wizard of Oz.
Do we need that remade though? That's like an iconic film.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's one of them.
Who's over here? Who's over
different image?
Who's over here? You know what, guys? I think we need another one. I think we need a new updated version of Wizard of Oz. I don't see that being.
I didn't mind Oz. I didn't mind the Great and Powerful Oz, where like that's where you find out about him. And I love that they're working on Wicked because I love the freaking I love the play Wicked.
I've seen it twice.
But but what's the point of remaking the original, bro?
I don't know.
The original. Nobody's gonna top Judy Garland. Who's gonna top Judy Garland?
Yeah, I don't know who you give that to. I don't know who do you give that to. It just seems fucked up. I mean, like we talked about how you don't really have to fuck with shit that's good already, But I mean, and then they'll be like, maybe it's more close to. We don't need it. Something that's more close to the novel. Okay, no one asked for that. we like what's there already. So I'm sorry. Who's trying to remake it again? What's the name? The Kenya Barris? Kenya Barris, the one trying to remake it?
Yeah, Kenya Barris. Barris, yeah.
Calm down. We don't need that. Just take it back, please.
Edgar Wright congratulated Aubrey Plaza on her new role as Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider.
Aubrey Plaza is gonna be Lara Croft? Damn.
My friend Edgar Wright actually saw this commercial and texted me and said, "Oh my God, you're the new Lara Croft. You're the new Tomb Raider." And I was like, "No, Edgar, that's my movie, Emily the Criminal." He genuinely thought I was cast as the new Tomb Raider.
We're
right now. He should go. And Aubrey Plaza stated, "It's funny because I didn't actually. I looked it up and they're actually casting it like right now." And I was like, "Well, there you go. I guess I'm the new Tomb Raider then. Whatever."
We're definitely gonna talk about Emily the Criminal for sure at some point soon when we see it.
Oh, dude, I'm sure we're going to talk about everything. Stephen King is on the new Predator kick. And he would like the Predator to versus
Cujo,
the Children of the Corn.
I kind of feel like the Predator would fucking murder the Children of the Corn personally.
Children of the Corn's great. Don't get me wrong, but man, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah. I don't need that.
I'm good on that.
We've seen Predator versus whatever, and we're good with just the Predator, just doing Predator shit.
I'm just good with I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Let's see here. Just got a couple more here. Emily Blunt has joined Ryan Gosling in the Universal's The Fall Guy. They're doing a movie about the Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy, not the Gray Man, but the Fall Guy.
The TV show, The Fall Guy.
Oh, I don't remember the Fall Guy.
From the 1970s. 1981 to 1986, my bad.
I wasn't born till 86. What's the Fall Guy?
It was basically like he was like a stunt double.
Okay.
That actually went and fought crime.
Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Hey, did you know Stephen King wants the Predator to go against the Children of the Corn?
I think you just mentioned that a good minute and a half ago.
I know, I'm just kidding. Brad Pitt sent a spy to watch David Lynch before signing on for Bullet Train.
Okay, so you have PI spy on him? What a weirdo.
Well, he also sent in a spy because during the Hobbs and Shaw reshoots, he has this since the beginning of time, I should say, makeup artist named Gina Black, who's amazing. David and she were friends back in the day, too. And she came in and did Jason's makeup on our reshoots. She's usually not available. She does Julia Roberts, usually. She has all these people. She was always busy. And she came and she says, "I'm spying. I got to go see if Lynch has got it. I think he might." And so I really think she had something to do with it as well.
Okay. I mean, I know that Brad Pitt also showed up on that split second on Deadpool 2 movie he directed. So,
talking about Stephen King, George Cohen is going to pen Stephen King's adaptation of The Regulators.
Okay. I'll watch it. I mean, anything that Stephen King has something to do with is generally a good story in all of it.
Yeah, The Regulators, if you don't know, people, if you haven't seen it in your Stephen King books, is because it was actually penned under his other name, What's his other name, Chris?
Richard Bachman.
What's Stephen King's other Richard? There you go, Richard Bachman. And the two stories share the common elements such as antagonists and then a symptomatic entity named Take and the characters who make up the cast. So, I mean, hey, man, I hope it's good. Don't fuck it up like anybody else. Your favorite animated film, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Is going to be happening
Uh-huh.
March 2024. I know you're a big Kung Fu Panda. You got it tattooed on your belly.
What is up with Jack Black not doing
Clerks?
What is up with Jack Black not doing like?
Nah.
He's like just cashing in, man. You know, Jack Black.
Hey man, just cash it in. Clerks 3 is getting additional dates and theatrical run due to the high demand for tickets. Its fandom events, it's getting a bunch of dates added to it. If you don't know, it's only going to be out for like a week, which is the week of my birthday. Anyway, and Clerk 3 running, but there I got a bunch of added dates to it. It's between September 13th to the 18th. So go get your tickets, buy them, go watch Clerks 3.
Yeah,
support Kevin Smith. He's got a family to feed.
Well, because it's fine, but me and Neil already have our tickets for the 13th, right? You got your tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Correct. All right. 2 Disney things and we're done.
Okay.
Jumanji theme park to open in UK. I guess that's not Disney. Jumanji's not Disney. But Jumanji theme park to open in the UK in 2023.
I think that's our next trip, dude. You and I and the wives will go to UK.
Dude, you should see this. I wish I could show you these pictures. I saved them to my thing and could be able to show you right now. But literally, like the pictures of these roller coasters and these rides and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The Jumanji franchise. Oh, let's see. I don't want the movie. Or give me the. What could be more excited to bring the global hit Jumanji film franchise to life within the single largest development Chessington has ever seen? We know what it takes to create the ultimate adventure of our guests. 128 acres. The resort already delivers surprises around every corner with over 40 wild rides and attractions, zoo, over 1,000 majestic animals, and 2 themed hotels, plus glamping. I'm there,
dude.
All day.
Me, you, Leah, your wife. We'll go to UK.
Dude, I'd love to go to the UK, man.
You and I.
I'd love it.
Dude, we have a good time.
And there's something I got to tell you real quick. This is news and it has nothing to do with movies or entertainment. You ready for this?
Yeah.
My wife's promotion is not just a regular promotion. Her only boss is the CEO. Fuck
yeah, dude. That's awesome.
I'm going to be able to do whatever I want for the rest of my life. That's what that freedom just gave me.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
I was just saying
we'll talk about that later off the air.
Okay, but I was saying when we go to the UK, dude, you and I should do a live movies on stuff or something.
Dude, we go get some drunk in the pubs. You can go get yourself, a man boy, and like, man, it'll be great. Girl boy.
I'm fine, dude.
All right, but anyway. The biggest, Disney's doing it again, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey, what rides do we have around here that we haven't made a movie of yet? So the Big Thunder Mountain, one of their major rides at Disney, is getting made into a movie, and it's going to be helmed by Bert and Bertie. If you don't know who they are, they directed Hawkeye, the series.
Okay. You said Space Mountain?
Big Thunder Mountain. We're not at Space Mountain yet. That's next, I'm sure. It was opened in 1979 at Disneyland. Legend has it after gold was discovered in the 1850s, Erie's incidents took place in the mine. That I get. I get that it's, about ghosts and stuff like that. And to be honest, Jungle Cruise was good.
Yeah.
Pirate of the Caribbean's, like 1 or 2 of them were good.
Yeah.
I get it. Tomorrow, I don't care what anybody says. George Clooney in fucking Tomorrowland, I thought that was a good movie.
The Haunted Mansion's coming out still, so that could be a good one.
Yeah, we gotta see how that is. And Chris, I gotta tell you this. That is it. That is the news.
All right, and here we go.
That was the movies that don't suck in Southern news. Now I'm going to read Chris about the rest of his life. I'm going to read him the warranty on his new car vehicle.
Please don't. I didn't mention. Last Saturday, we went to a wedding, and I hit a deer on the way home.
Shut the fuck up! Did you really?
Yeah, and I had to.
Dude, how could you not tell me that right off the bat?
I'm sorry, but I mean, deer didn't make it, sadly.
Are you okay? Is everybody good?
Yeah, everyone's good. My car got a little fucked up, but I was able to. I was able to have it. It was drivable, and took it to the dealership. There, it'll make it street legal until I actually get the body repaired in October. But it's drivable, street legal. I just have a really messed up bumper, but yeah, man, no one's hurt, luckily. And it was weird because I was coming down the side of the road, and the deer, I didn't really hit the deer, but more it ran into me, right? Like it speed raced on the side of my car, took my driver's side headlight and thud and dented in my the wheel well, right? But I was able to drive away, and everyone's okay except for the deer. Rest in peace, deer. Yeah, man, it was a weird. I had a really long day that day. I was part of the wedding party, and so having that, it was just a weird way to cap off the night. But everyone's okay.
Yeah, it's a weird way.
Everyone's okay, and so, but yeah.
All right, so now we are ready to talk the movie. You know what it is. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I didn't do the thing earlier. I keep on forgetting to do this when I do it. I had a campground for us for the first one, and you can't really see it anyway. But this one, I can't see it anyway. Gosh, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
it's a house.
It's the house. It's the house from the actual movie. But anyway, Bodies.
That's right. Directed by Helena Rain. She's an actress, but this is her first or her second full length movie. It's written by Sarah Delap and Kristen Rapinian. This stars Amanda Stenberg as Sophie.
Mama and Daddy had me when they were 17.
Also, this stars Maria Bakalova as B.
I can do anything a man can do.
No, you cannot.
I can.
This also stars Mila Harold as Jordan.
Rishi, I said your fucking name, dude.
And also, of course, Pete Davidson as David.
Okay, how about this? If you're a fireman, just don't have kids.
Also, this also stars Rachel Sennott as Alice, Chase Sue Wonders as Emma, and Lee Pace as Greg. Read the storyline for this one, pal.
When a group of rich 20-somethings plan a hurricane party at a remote family mansion, a party game turns deadly in the fresh and funny look at a backstabbing fake friends and one party gone very, very wrong.
So this is more of a bloody whodunit than a horror film, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a thriller. People touching each other in no places.
Yeah, that works.
And people who look like they can fuck. And right, Chris?
Yeah, Chris who fucks. So
Chris who fucks.
So this was something that I've been really looking forward to. I remember we had Tim Canton, founder of Panic Fest, to bring this movie something we gotta keep our eyes open for. And it threw me for a loop a little bit, because I didn't know I came in expecting something else, but I still liked it. I will say that, but not. I don't think
Go ahead.
I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, but I still like this movie.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, I really enjoyed it, and I think everybody in the theater I was in enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. This was one of those movies that when it comes all together, it's man, I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either.
There's some spots in this, and I'm not going to ruin any of it or anything like that or spoil it for anybody that's listening. But literally, this is a movie that it was just, you just didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like Clue.
Yeah, it was a lot like Clue, wasn't it?
And it's you're guessing like, oh, Colonel Mustard did it, but then Colonel Mustard dies, and you're like, well, fuck. It's not Colonel Mustard. It must be Professor Plum. Yeah. And Professor Plum dies. And I know it's Scarlet. No, Scarlet dies. What the heck?
So
where am I?
So like, this is a movie very much for Gen Zers. Like we're kind of out of the target range for this. But everyone in this movie, probably next 10 years is gonna blow up. Everyone in it. That goes for Amanda Stenberg and Maria Bakalova.
Oh, I mean, she's already pretty blowed up.
I know. Rachel Sennott, Chasey Wonders, everyone in this movie. I guess you need Pete
Davidson. Sooner or later, he'll blow up.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later. I don't know when.
Yeah, it wasn't just he wasn't just
I'm just kidding. He already blew up. He's already had sex with some of the most hottest people of all times, and you know why?
Because he's Pete Davidson.
No, because it looks like he fucks.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's what he wants to put out. So I like this. I like the actor. I was engaged in this movie the whole time. Not at one point was I bored. Unlike the last one, they switched in. But I like this movie, man. It was.
No, it kept you guessing, and you're the whole time you're like, well, okay, that person was the murderer. And then that person dies. And you're like, oh, no, this person's the murderer. No, that person died. And then, like, I had a theory throughout the movie of what I thought it was. And then I was like, oh, no. And then even before it got to a part I'm not going to say or anything like that, I guessed it. Like, in my head, I was like, oh, that's what happened to that character that started this whole domino effect.
So have you ever played Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
No.
I've never heard of it.
I mean, in my hometown, it was what do you want to snort? Or what house ingredient do you think will get a stone?
Oh, it was called Speed. Is that what it's called?
It's called What Makes Up for Weed.
Yeah. So I liked this movie. It's colorful at times, but do you want to? I want to go to a hurricane party.
Dude, no, fuck you.
You don't want to. You don't want to die.
I made it to 42. I want to make it to try to make it to 80.
Okay. You know? So a hurricane party's not reality.
Yeah, dude. I'm kind of done doing some of the risky shit that I used to do back then. Maybe if you would have caught 32-year-old Neil, not 42-year-old Neil, maybe, yeah, it'd have been all about a hurricane party.
Apparently, what you do at hurricane parties, you just get fucking wasted. And
yeah, but the thing is, when shit arrives, like what happens in this movie, then you don't know how to take care of it because you're so fucking wasted out of your gills.
So I was wondering, now a lot of people were saying this is a movie that's sort of based on female friendships. You know, what do you think? What do you think, Neil?
Man, if this is what female friendships are like, I now understand why half the female women I know who are married women or whatever don't have female friends. I get it. Because bitches be lying a lot.
Yeah, bitches be crazy. Right? But,
guess what, Chris? I've never tried to fuck your wife.
Thank you.
Never.
Thank you.
Once.
Thanks, dude. I agree. I appreciate that.
Mike, my buddy. Hey, guess what, buddy? Never once ever tried to screw anybody you ever been with. It just happened we screwed some of the same people, but that's a different story.
You guys are Eskimo brothers, huh?
Yeah. We won't talk about that. But I'm just saying, like, man, these women were just dirty. They are just dirty to each other.
I know, man. I think the thing is, like, there's some things you just can't take back after saying it, you know? Mm-hmm. But that being said, this movie, it has a really cool pacing, you know? It's everyone's fucking fantastic as their characters. And Pete Davidson does his thing for the, with the part he's in it. And you said the people in the theater were over laughing at everything he said?
Oh, dude, yeah, because it's Pete Davidson, dude. Pete Davidson killed it. I mean, this is a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. Yeah,
it's rewatchable. Definitely, it's one of those movies you could watch it again.
It's more tense than I thought it'd be. Definitely more tense than I thought it would be. You know.
And to be honest, I thought the characters got really along well. Maria, who played Dee, Oh my gosh! Did I feel like I felt so sorry and bad for her?
I know, I did too. I didn't even recognize who it was till after I saw the name. Oh, that's who it is. That's the Borat's kid. But yeah, man, everyone in this movie played their part perfectly. Even like Greg, Lee Pace's character, the older guy. They were like, "Who's this old guy?" And I was like, "That's me." But
poor dude.
All these dudes, everyone's 20-something. They do. Everyone in this is fucking loaded. Apparently,
yeah. The acting in this movie was good. The scenery phenomenal, especially lights out, lights on. You know, like everything they did in it. This was a great. If they filmed this during the pandemic, it makes sense because it's a very close cast.
Yeah.
You know, like there's only a few people. And man, I thought it was a really good movie. I thought they did good. And there's a twist at the end, and I thought the twist was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, I'm really into this. So I was happy to see that come through. So Bodies. It's like a Whodunnit, kind of spooky. Gets gory. There's lots of blood if you guys like blood.
So gory. It gets nice gory. Someone gets their throat slit. People get bashed in with weights. Somebody gets stabbed. Someone gets shot. Someone gets raped by a goat.
Yeah, that happens.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's great. So, I can guarantee you guys will not see the end coming. Like, unless you...
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, I mean, I did. I did, actually. I did just because I was like, I bet you... Like, I was just sitting there, like, over-evaluating it, you know? And I was just like, I bet you this happened. And then they show it, and I was just like, I hate being right about shit.
But it's
but I watch 100 million movies, so
yeah, this is worth watching. I want to go back through it again, see things I may have missed, even because there's stuff they probably shoved in there that you're like, oh, okay. But man, Bodies, fun movie. I'd recommend.
All right, let's read some quotes and let's get a rating and let's get the hell on out of here.
Let's do it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, there we go. You were so coked out the last time I saw you. Like you were an NYU student. I just want you to know I love the podcast.
We kept like nudging me. I was like, everyone has a podcast.
I get it. Is that all you got, motherfucker? I'll be right back. Oh, that's what Tom Hanks said in Castaway. I look like I fuck, don't I? Don't I give off a vibe like I put out there like I fuck?
Yep. Yeah.
Nobody's ever missed me. I'm really sweaty and need to hydrate myself with this shot. Sorry, dark theater, man.
I got you. It was dark the whole movie, really.
Mm-hmm. Best defense is a good offense. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, it's really Joe Pesci on that, right? Like he did that.
Is this why you never have sex?
I don't know why you looked at me like that when you read that line.
Mm-hmm. I can't even read what I wrote there. You all did shrooms, and Max said he loved Emma. You escalated your holiday. Man, I can't even read what I wrote. Man, it was really dark.
Yeah, I believe you.
There's these two guys sitting right next to me that wouldn't shut the fuck up. And like 15 minutes into the movie, I turned to them. I go, "Are you guys going to talk the whole fucking movie, or just now at the beginning?"
Yeah.
But I didn't do it in that voice. I did it in this voice.
Yeah.
Hey man, are you guys going to talk the whole fucking movie, or just the first fucking 15 minutes? And they shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There's in the theater people that would agree with you.
Oh, you're in a Libra moon. That says a lot.
I laughed so hard at that.
I don't think he is hiding in my bra. I wish they would have chopped your head off instead of your worthless legs, you piece of shit.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
You literally murdered him, you sick fuck. Where'd you get a gun? Rich people have guns. Oh, fuck off and die. Feelings are fact. You scheduled everything in your Google Calendar, even sex.
Damn.
Did you shoot me? No. Bored in this house like a motherfucker. I'm bored. And that's it. I all the other ones I really can't read. I mean,
Okay.
I did not write good. I did not have good handwriting.
I have a good time to edit that out.
Yeah, edit half that. No, you know I have to edit that. I'll tell everybody. I know I got bad handwriting.
Okay, so
My mom always said, "You're going to be a doctor because you got bad
I
handwriting."
know, fuck. My teacher told me the same thing. I was like,
I don't think that's how they choose doctors.
Okay, what's your score on this one?
I'm going to give 3.8. I liked it. I had a good time. It's 3.7. I'll go 3.7. There's a little bit in there that's kind of like, yeah. But 3.7. It was good. It's rewatchable. I feel like I'd get a good laugh out of it again, get some good excitement, and I'd probably watch it again just to see if I missed stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna go a little bit higher, 3.8. I'm with you on that one, mostly, and take a shot if you guys are doing the movie game. But yeah. This movie, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, but it's still a really cool movie that you don't see a whole lot of these come out. The last movie I seen like this, I guess, was Knives Out. But yeah, this is a cool movie. It's interesting, and I'm interested to see what else the director does in the future. So, thanks for that, Hogina Rain. Now, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. What's the audience score for Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
79%.
73%. You're really close.
Oh! Lost by 6. Damn.
All right. Now, what is the critic score for Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Man. That is a good question. What is the critic score for Bodies, 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 Bodies? That is a good question. Do I have to answer today?
Yes, I would prefer that.
Answer tomorrow.
I prefer to answer today.
Are you sure you want me to answer it today?
Just give me a number. Just give me a number.
64%.
This movie is certified fresh with 89%.
Holy monkey balls! I thought they'd go way low on it because of Pete Davidson.
And
because he recently broke up with Kim Kardashian.
They don't care about that. I don't either. Consensus is.
I do because you know what? He did what any guy would do. Oh, Kim, you want to fuck? And they did for a while, and he's like, "That's all I really wanted anyway."
Okay.
Anyway,
consensus is impeccably cast and smartly written. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is an uncommonly well done whodunit. So, yeah, it's a whodunit. Something I thought I didn't know that's what it was, but I'm glad we saw the movie. And next week we got 2 movies over for next week as well. So, all right, man. That's it on Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Next week we're seeing Beast.
Bodies, dead bodies everywhere, dead bodies everywhere. Or let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the.
Why didn't I put that as? I really wish that now I'd cut that like as a clip, but I did not. Next week,
I used to sing that and win a lot of money for that fucking song all the time.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh, you do karaoke stuff.
Yeah, when I did karaoke contests, I won so much money with Bodies and Highway to Hell. That was the two. But Bodies actually like really hurt my throat at the end, and my heart almost feels like it's coming out my boob.
That's what happened to the lead singer. He had a heart attack. Anyway,
I know I was there. I was literally there.
Where did the show you died at?
Yeah, at the 2002 Ozfest in Indiana or Deer Creek, but it's Indianapolis, Indiana. I was there. They came back and announced it on stage, dude.
What happened after that? They said their set's canceled or what?
No, they sang.
Okay.
They had like fucking Zach Wilde and fucking I can't remember who else was out there with them, but Zach Wilde and some other guitar player was out there from other bands playing that song. They had like a full stage, doing bodies, but the guy did so much coke and drugs, dude, and he was out of shape. It is what it is.
All right. Sorry. Next week we're talking Beast and Day Shift. Right.
Day Shift.
All right. You can find us on.
I'm sorry. Never mind. Anyway, continue.
You got Kuru or something? All right. You can visit.
I'll tell you after the show.
You can visit online at moviesunsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesunsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at NES Podcast. We're on Instagram at NES Podcast. We're on Twitter at NES Podcast. And you guys want to find shirts or buy merch, go find bonfire.com.
Go to Bonfire.
Search Movies Don't Suck is something to do. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck, and you can email us at moviesdon'tsuck@gmail.com or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. Subscribe everywhere because we're everywhere. And anywhere you find podcasts, you can find Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. Are you in
what?
Go ahead.
If you got a small business, hey, call us up. Let us know. We want to advertise you. We'll put you out there, put you out everywhere in the world. We'll try our best to make you sound good. And just like we did earlier with Edwards, pop-up bars, we love people. We want people to succeed. We are not negative people. We try to look at the positive in everything. And that's what us here at Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do are. Let's hit that outro. That's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
Remember, guys, anytime you're around they/them and you don't know what to say, maybe you need to shut the fuck up before you become a body. You have a good night.